Hi, first grade. Today is Tuesday, December 1st. It's the first day of December. Isn't that awesome? Well, today we are going to identify past tense verbs correctly, and we will circle the past tense verbs in our sentences about our Thanksgiving or fall break. This is important so that we can become better writers. First, let's review what Vicky verb is. She tells us to do something. She tells us to run or ride or sleep or dance or cut or draw or swim or hop. She tells us to do lots of things, right? Now, what happens when we did something in the past? Well, some verbs tell what is happening now, and some verbs tell what is happening in the past. We add ed to most of the verbs that tell about the past. So if it already happened, it happened in the past, we're going to add ed to the verb most of the time. All right, remember the examples we talked about? If it's happening now, there is no ed. It says the students watch an animal movie in class. So they're doing it now. But if it happened in the past, then we add ed. The students watched an animal movie in class. Then the other one that tells about now says the teacher shows a fossil to the students. Then if it already happened, the teacher showed a fossil to the students. So we're going to add ed to some or most verbs that tell about the past. Look at the examples below. It says the students played a game in class. That means it already happened. The teacher listened as the students laughed. Those two verbs have ed because they tell about the past. That's right, they tell about the past. So now we are going to write two sentences about our Thanksgiving or our fall break using past tense verbs. So let me just get my journal out and turn to the first blank page. Okay, so if I turn to the next blank page, I am ready to start writing about my Thanksgiving or my fall break, whichever you choose to call it. So let's think about some things that we did. I know what I did. I don't know what you did, but I know that Now, since it already happened, I have to do what? I have to add ed. I cleaned my house. Okay? I cleaned my house over this Thanksgiving fall break. And since I'm not doing it now, it means it already happened. I added ed to my verb clean. This is my past tense verb. It tells about the past. So I'm going to circle my past tense verb. And so are you. When you write your sentences about your fall Thanksgiving break, you're going to circle the verbs in past tense, that are in past tense. Okay, so I cleaned my house. What else did I do? Oh, let's see. Oh, I know. I watched a movie. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at my sentence. I watched a movie. What needs to go at the end of my sentence? A what? A question mark? Oh, okay. A period. That's right. Thought you forgot about that. All right. Does my sentence begin with a capital letter? Yes, it does. Does this sentence begin with a capital letter? Yes. Did I remember my period in this sentence? Yes, I did. Okay. Did I have finger spaces? Neat handwriting? Pretty neat, fair, readable, right? All right, so what else do I need to do to this sentence? I watched a movie. I know there's something else I need to do. Do I need to circle something? Oh, yeah, I need to circle my past tense verb. Circle the verb that tells about the past. Watched. I already did it. I'm definitely not doing it now. So it tells about the past. It's past tense. And I added ed so I could remember that it already happened. I watched a movie. So these are two things that I did over my Thanksgiving fall break. And now you are going to get out your journal, turn to the next clean page, and write 2 sentences about what you did over your Thanksgiving or fall break. When you are through writing your sentences, you are going to go back and check for your capital letter, your period, and circle the past tense verb. Then you can take a picture and turn it into your teacher. Okay, so let's review what we talked about today. We remembered that Vicky verb tells us to do things. Verbs are action words. It's something that we do. Then we talked about verbs telling about now and verbs in the past. The ones that tell about now might end with an S if it's a singular subject, but in the past they end with ed. Here are some more verbs with ed. Some verbs add ed to tell about the past. Then we wrote 2 sentences about what we did over our fall Thanksgiving break using 2 past tense verbs. We circled the verbs. We used this writing checklist to make sure that we had our date, name. We wrote on the lines. We wrote in our best handwriting. We used finger spaces between words. We have capitals and we have periods at the end of our sentence. Okay, so if you have finished all of that and you took a picture and turned it into your teacher, then you get to enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.